It's game time, we ain't playing with you. It's game time, it's game time, we ain't playing with you. That's how we ball for y'all.
What up, what up, what up? You are rocking with Doo-Wop.
And Jamel, we here again.
Yo, thanks for joining us for episode 40.
Right.
Round of applause. 40, 40, 40. Yo, let's go.
Word. Now they gonna ask how you doing this time. You
I
just
was
like
going
let go.
I was gonna ask you how you doing, man. How you doing?
Doing great.
How you surviving this heat wave, man? It's a heat wave out there.
You know me, I be outside on my scooter kicking, pushing.
Yo, I be outside too, man. You be all outside. Thought I seen a giraffe run through
What
New
the-
York, yo. It's so hot, man. Doing this heat wave.
We in Africa now.
Yeah, yo, even those on the heat wave, I guess we gotta get some heat music,
Yes.
And so let's kick it right off.
There you go. I like that better.
Yo, Don Tolliver,
Yeah.
Psycho, man. Fire album.
Right.
Fire album. It just released. Yo, he's mostly known for like stadium music, Rolling Loud, festivals. Like he's always make that type of music that just gets the crowd going. Just wild, up tempo, hype. But yeah, just listening to the album, man. There was a couple of joints that stuck out to me.
Right.
I'm rocking with Brother Stone
Mm-hmm.
with Kodo Black. Yo, that beat was fire, man. That beat was fire. They dropped a little video. Video was kind of spicy too. It was definitely on point. Play a little bit of that. That was crazy. That was crazy.
Right.
What else he had? He had that attitude. Cash Coco Bane. He's actually a new artist. And then it was also with Charlie Wilson,
Definitely. on the
OG,
back, huh?
Triple OG. Yeah,
I
yo.
was surprised he got on that though.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, yo, he's still doing things like really into it.
Yo,
Yeah.
and the way he is like he still got that vibration of his spirit, of his
Yes.
his old soul, but still trying to make it with the new school.
Mhm.
And then I think they sampled a little bit of so it's probably that Snoop Dogg, and Pharrell, that one. It was beautiful, I think. So I heard a little bit of that, a little bit sample, but I guess probably Charlie Wilson maybe wrote that hook, so that was the reason why I probably put him on the background on there. But he was sounding,
No, he just
he was
sounds good.
sounding
Yeah.
good, man.
Yeah.
I never hear a bad Charlie Wilson
Nah.
like vocal, and for him to still be doing it, he's like a legend. He's definitely a
Oh,
legend.
definitely.
He's definitely a legend. So to hear him on that track, was different. But yeah, no, I like that joint too. Wait a little bit. Yeah, that joint was, you got a little movement on that one. Also like Bandit, yo, Bandit sounded like a rock star
Yeah.
feeling. Give you that. Hey, just get
Mhm.
ready to like I can see him playing that joint in steady stadiums. He's just going crazy with that with Bandit.
Yeah. A
Um,
lot of hype music.
Yeah, a lot of hype music, a lot of hype music. But then he turned around and for Glock, he sampled like it sound the Whitney Houston, shoot, 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 baby, shoot. So that the shoot on that joint, I was like, oh, that's a nice little sample that he put up.
Yeah.
That's a nice one.
He made a whole song about his gun, which is like crazy, and then tie that into that.
Yeah,
It's not
Yeah.
something I would have been like, yo, okay, that's what we used to shoot before.
Yeah.
Nah.
that was just clever, like wordplay.
Yeah.
Think of Glock, so you was gonna shoot it.
Yeah.
So so to flip her words around. Yeah, that was dope. That was dope.
Good play on words.
Yeah. And then also, the person who he signed to, Cactus Jack. So definitely Travis Scott had to show up on that album. So Ice Age.
Right.
That was a nice song too. Ice Age. Um Oh, but I think I'll probably turn it down. I don't wanna. But But also the Purple, so that the Purple Rain,
Mm.
Purple Rain, looked like Metro probably produced that. I heard his little sample, Metro. So,
Yeah.
yeah, so he killed it with that beat. Then Future's right on the way after you think about
Metro.
Metro.
I was
So
like, yeah, they go together now.
hand in hands, Metro. So Future on there, and Future and the Metro been killing it lately. So no surprising to have those on the track. And then do their thing. That was a nice one. Then also back streets. Because Tizo touchdown. He's like a new artist.
On that too.
Yeah, he's like a new artist on there. I thought he could have just sung more on the song, but he just really was just doing his vocals. It was just like a in the background, but it was sounding nice. It was sounding nice. But I wanted to hear him on the track just to see what he can do with the track. But it was definitely sounding nice. And then the song that's always in my head right now,
Deep water.
deep in the water, I can see. I'm like, oh, that just stays in my head. Like that was smooth, man. That was smooth. Video was smooth too. All that. So but damn, he's got a lot of tracks on here that just actually catching. It's
Yeah.
catching. So, and I always been a fan of him on his other albums. He have different songs. His vibe is just different. It's kind of remind me of a Travis Scott, but in his own lane, his own ways of singing. Because Travis Scott is it out the way he does his cadence. But yeah, no, I enjoyed it. What about you? What about you on a?
Well, you hit on everything else that I talked about, except for
Yep.
Kryptonite. I
Yeah.
don't know. It's something about a song that had like two parts with like slow from the beginning
Mm-hmm.
and then halfway through. I thought I was listening to a whole nother track, but it
Mm,
was still on. I was like, oh shoot, it's just a separate part to it.
okay. It's Kryptonite. Yeah.
That's just the first
That
one.
was
You
just the first one, right? Just
good?
you jumped. Yeah, because it started different and
Uh
then it
huh.
went to a whole different
Yeah.
track. So yeah, no, that was a good intro. That was definitely a good intro. Yo, that's a dope album, man.
Right.
It's a dope album, man. Don Toliver, Hands Stone, Psycho. Gotta know a little what's on that the title about that, but definitely go check out that. That's new music that's going on right now. Um, and then let's give it up for the hometown New York, man. Joel Santana's back. He's telling you he's back. He did drop a song before. I think it's Score. But this one right here is with Jadakiss actually finished featuring Jadakiss with the party and bullshit. Kind of just reminding us of with the Biggie song, and also when Biggie sampled something else from Party and Bullshit. So it's just bringing it all 360 it back around with a New York vibe on there. And then he dropped the video, so that was definitely a good collaboration for them two, because they had the verses battle, and they was bound with the Dipset and the Locks. So for them to actually make
Come
a track,
together.
yeah, come together and just make a track. I don't know if they ever made a track together. I can't remember it, but those two were definitely man, they was definitely the bar setting MCs of that time, and always deliver crazy songs that if it's from the club, if it's from the streets, Santana was definitely one of those artists. So for him to come back and make some more music for us, I'm there for it.
Hmm.
Especially with the New York, I could see that playing in the summer. Definitely on summer. Uh, act, 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 act.
I thought you was doing something.
I said a little step. So yeah, go check out that one, man. Go check out that one. Party and Putin. You dig, you dig, you dig, you dig. Wells is back. So let's see. Hopefully, he's drumming up, working on the album or something. Cause even from Joel Santana, he was supposed to drop a way back with Little Wayne. Everybody was waiting for that, man. Everybody was waiting for that. Can't feel my face. That was like
Right.
one of the crazy mixtapes where they was supposed to put an album together. But let's like I can't want to hear what Joel's got on the album and who's gonna come a feature on there. So definitely look out for Joel Santana project. You know, and then for the women, Kalani, we talked about her last time. But she officially dropped the album Crash. So I got a chance to listen to that.
Definitely.
And that album never disappointed. It never disappointed. Um, Rock right from the beginning. Groovy Theory. Groovy Theory. She was grooving. She kind of switched it up on that too. The beat a little bit, but Kalani was really talking about a woman's body. Like she's really describing a woman's body. Like you know what I'm saying? The way she was kind of sound like a guy to describe a woman. So it's kind of good to hear her on our perspective. Like it's like I can relate. You know what I'm saying? Because even if she's into girls, I'm into girls, so I can
Yeah.
relate what she's talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But also I like the one I wanna yeah, what I want, no, what I want. Okay, yeah, what I want. That kind of like sample of Christina Aguilera.
Hmm.
You know,
But what a girl
what
wants.
a girl,
Yeah.
girl. You
She
know,
had that and slowed it down and then put it there.
hmm
So
hmm
it's definitely a sample there. Woo.
yeah, yeah. Also, 8 beat. That eight. Like the 8 beat vibe, it was fire because
Yeah.
she kind of like the way she kind of
Yeah, the wordplay
the
for it
wordplay
definitely.
on there.
The
So like,
wordplay with the math, and
yeah.
she was like the 10 minus 2.
Mm-hmm. I was like, oh, okay, eating it, huh? You eating? So, like she
Trying to
wanted to be
find it.
eating,
Yeah.
10 minutes. I was like, oh, that's clever. I like that. I
Hmm.
like that. So yeah, for that one to go, that was a nice one. And then also the one with Jill Scott. Yeah, how
Yeah.
do you say that? S- uh, well, the one with Jill Scott,
Yeah.
that joint was hard.
And Young Miko.
Yeah, yeah. I put her on the intro because Jill Scott was on her sexual talking, and at one point,
Yeah. You got a combo right there because you had the speakage with her speak rapping with her speak poetry like.
hmm
Then you had the Spanish rapping or the Spanish singing, and then you have regular singing. So you got like a whole combo right there.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And it's very sexual, very I say I would go a couple of rounds listening to that song. You know what I mean? Because yeah, it was saying I was trying to come to me. So that was yeah. So I was okay. I'm with it. I'm with it with that one. Let's get it.
Mhm.
But yeah, it's good to love making on the summer vibe. Listen to that track. But yeah, her whole album, I liked it. I liked it. What tracks you kind of rock with? So,
On Fly Through Mine.
you gonna fly with it? Okay.
I said I'm gonna fly through mine.
All right,
No,
you take your time. You
her
got
track
time.
on 8 for Better. She
Okay.
had that whole country vibe on that too, so that was crazy.
Ooh, okay. Okay.
And then the Tears
Mm-hmm.
with the Caribbean, so she was just mixing it all up in this whole album, so it was real.
Oh yeah,
The
yeah.
feature
Okay.
with Omar, so yeah, or
Mm-hmm.
Oha.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then the Vegas, where she was like, she had the Vegas mentality. What we do here, it
Mm-hmm.
don't leave here.
Okay.
Whatever
Okay.
happens in Vegas, it stays here. So she wanted to take that with her wherever she go. So yeah,
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That's true. Even with the one deep in the deeper vibe.
yeah,
I was like, even the one with the chapel too. That
yeah.
was on too. You're
Getting
talking about.
married in
Yeah, yeah. I can
it.
see that. I can see that song being a wedding song for somebody.
You know,
Um, eh, eh, it's a different vibe. It's a
yeah.
different meaning, but like that's art. That's like 2024 type thing.
Uh-huh.
You don't really need to be in the chapel to be acting like you're married, but still meet me there.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah. What else? What else? You?
Oh, then the last one. I was just going through her whole thing. So I
hmm
might lose my wife. So I'm gonna go home and let her do whatever she want, and you say whatever good, cause I was out.
uh,
And she was like, "But the most
mhm.
important thing, I didn't kiss no other girl." So hey,
Yeah, she's definitely in a relationship with a woman. So,
yes, put a lot of stuff into these lyrics.
hmm yeah, yeah, no, but yeah, I mean, check out her album, her
Right.
album, her album is Crash. It's definitely fire for her to
Mhm.
just come back and make this. 'Cause I think she ain't dropped 2022, so been a little while. You know how this is. If you don't drop in a while, people forget about you. But she's showing that she's still here making music. So yeah, go check out her album.
Yeah.
You know.
And that's the other thing that's like nice about her.
Mm.
since you sing for the female perspective for talking to another female, you can always sing the song without no problem. So,
So I'm rocking with it. You
yeah.
know, I can relate. I can relate what she talking about. You know, you know. Uh, but yeah. So get off the new music, but the crazy thing that shook the streets and or shook the L.A. streets was Kendrick Lamar. You know, Pop Out and Friends.
Yeah.
Yo, man. Yo, shout out to Amazon for streaming, you know, for live, you know, for everybody. But yo, that the whole concert was crazy. You know, he brought the whole West Coast together. And I'm surprised there was no fights. It was peaceful.
Yeah.
You know, to see the gangs, the different gangs together on a stage and just dancing and having a good time.
Hmm.
You don't get that a lot. So
Nah.
he definitely brought everybody together. But yeah, the performance. He brought DJ Mustard out was there. Tyler the Creator was there. You know, YG was there. Ty Dolla Sign was there, and then Dr. Dre. You know, just name a few. That that stuck out. But the main event of the hour was Dr. Dre just said, "I see that paper." Then the crowd went crazy. The whole crazy it was just I felt it through just watching it, you know.
Hmm.
For him to keep playing it back to back, they not like us. Oh man, it was a celebration for them. You know, it was a celebration. It was a everybody was it was just back to forth back and he was like he didn't use no background or nothing. He was just rapping. You know, just basically just using his vocals. You know,
Right.
so to see that that was focus. That was
Hmm.
focus. But he played all his hits. You know, he played all his songs and played everything. Where everybody went crazy. You
Yeah.
know, the whole building went crazy. You know.
Yeah. And that was different because they were requesting it.
Hmm.
They were like, one more time. And he's like, you
Oh
guys really want me to do it again? Word? You over
shit.
there? He like, all right,
Yo,
run it back.
yo, everybody came to the show just to see that. You know, to see that last one because they know everybody was gonna go crazy once he played that.
Mhm.
And you know, we knew it was gonna be a hit. We knew it was gonna be a summer hit. You know, summer vibe, summer hit. You know, so definitely that was a crazy concert. Everybody was jumping around, and everybody's having fun and dancing. You know, and that's what you kind of want to deal with music. So it just brings it back what music is, you know, about. Um, but hey, you gotta shout out Drake at the end of the day because he brought it out of Kendrick, and he
He's like,
you know, he gave, you know, he gave it a go for hip hop. So at the end of the day, he did it for the sport of hip hop. And he brought that music out of him, you know. And everybody ended up, you know, playing some great music. So that's what we got out of that.
right.
So,
Got a lot of good music.
you know, you don't see that in a battle too much. Sometimes when you're in a battle, it's not that good music. You know, sometimes it's real aggressive. They both went at each other and still made good music.
Hmm.
You know, so but hey, you know, hats off to that whole battle and everybody. So that's what it's about. But congratulations to the Boston Celtics.
Definitely.
You know, Jason, Tatum, getting that ring. You know, Jalen Brown getting MVP. Then our playoffs, the whole team's just helping. So you know, it's a celebration for them. You know. So that was. I mean, I had a feeling they was gonna win. You know,
Right.
wish it was a little bit more competitive. You know, but hey, you know, it is what it is. Hey, but I was a little salty. You know, I was like, dang, you know, the Knicks, man, the Knicks. They should have won that game. I still think like, damn, they should have won that game. You know, and changed the outcome. Maybe you know,
Uh-uh.
but nah, you know, Boston. Hats off to them. Best team won. And that's it. That's what it is. So yeah. Um. So with the Ryan Garcia and Devin, when we talked about the fight,
Yeah.
now it just shows that we talked about him testing positive, and now for him being tested positive, he's actually suspended for a year. Um, Ryan's not happy about that,
Definitely not.
but Devin's out here celebrating because now
He back.
He's back. They turned the clock back and was like, yo, let me take that one loss off because he was undefeated at one point.
Hmm.
So Ryan's the only one kind of beat him. So they took that away, you know. But now Ryan was kind of like tweeting on, you know, saying that he gonna quit. He was like, yo, I'm retiring, man. I'm retiring, yo. He's like, I'm retiring. But I think he was just trolling, you know. I think he was just trolling on that. But like I said, yo, I wanted to see you guys do a rematch, but now you gotta wait a whole year. Even, you know, before Devin was like, nah, he didn't want to do it, but now he's kind of like, yo, you know, he's up to it.
Hmm.
So everybody's gonna want to see the rematch now. You know, that's a good fight, good ready to go fight. You know, if they're ready to set that up, maybe next year or 2 more years after, everybody's still waiting for that. You know, but talking about boxing, Tank. You know, we talked about Tank and Frank.
Frank.
So you know, that was a good show though. You know, it was a good show.
Definitely.
You know, Tank, I felt like he was gonna win or even get the knockout. Surprisingly, he did got the knockout. I was like, oh, let's see if he's gonna go for the knockout.
Oh, I knew he was going for the knockout.
He was going for
Yeah.
the knockout.
The moment those gloves started to come down,
Uh,
and he started to walk around like this, like he
mm,
was just going, and he started chasing him, I knew he was going for the knockout.
yeah.
Through the whole first part, he was
Mhm.
cautious. As soon as he started the whole match, you've seen his gloves was up here. He's protecting himself. Once a couple of those punches got through,
Mhm.
and he's like, "Oh, these ain't that bad."
They said he started getting the feel of him. You
Yeah,
know, he's
that's
like,
all it took.
you
I'm
know,
like, once the boxer's gloves go down like this, and he
uh,
walking you around, following you, it's not
he,
looking too good.
he definitely kind of like, okay, now I know your
Yeah,
combination. Now I know how you throwing it now.
but
You know,
it was like, yo, once he started trying to get him, and he was
mm,
doing the smart way, he kept getting in him that corner, and he would get out that corner dumb fast. And
yo,
like on that last part, he got into that corner, and you
he,
could see that arm was just waiting.
well, even just like, you know, and let's give it to Frank too. He put on the
Yeah,
show.
oh, he
Gave
did.
it to 7 rounds. You know, he was starting it off. He was aggressive in the
Yeah.
beginning. You know, he kicked it off. But like I said, you know, Tank started like recognizing what he was doing,
Hmm.
and he was like, all right, now I know what you now I'm gonna bait you. I'm gonna
Yeah.
bait you. I want you to try to hit me over here, try to hit me over there. Like you said, you got him in that corner.
That's all he was waiting for. The whole night he was chasing him to the corner. He was trying to get him
Man.
there. On points, Frank would have won because he was
Oh
attacking
yeah.
the whole time.
No,
And Tank was like, yo, I'm just want to knock you out. That was it.
no,
I just got to make sure I knock you out.
yeah. He's like, I'm definitely gonna try to knock you
He's
out.
like, yeah. He's like,
And when
he's like,
he
I don't want to win by points.
no,
He's like, I told you I'm going to knock you out. This is what I came to do.
knockout king. He's like,
Yeah.
yo, I'm gonna knock you out.
Yeah. This was, he's like, I told you I came to do this.
Yeah, it was a good fight. It was a
Yeah.
good fight. You know, let's see who else is his next opponent. You know, because
Hmm.
now everybody's been paying attention no more. He's just knocking everybody out.
Hmm.
But yeah, hats off to Tank for
Right.
winning that. Talk about so
So,
what so some
okay.
topics. Yeah, so Justin Timberlake, you know, he got his tour going on. But he's recently, you know, he got arrested in Long Island. They say it was for DWI.
Right.
He was like coming from a party in Long Island. And then he got pulled over by the cops because they said he ran a stop sign. Uh,
They got it on video.
yeah, I seen a little bit of video there. But then they said he was like, oh, swerving. That was the reason why they kind of followed the car.
They followed the car because he ran the stop sign and then he was swerving afterwards, so they pulled him over.
Yeah,
He was like, I only had like one martini or something like that, and then he was refusing to take
the
the
breathalyzer
breathalyzer.
test. Yeah, I mean, but you know, hey, his lawyer say he's still gonna fight it.
Oh
You
no,
know,
they gonna fight it
he
because
gonna fight it because he didn't take the breathalyzer test, so he still has had one drink. You know, but and the show must go on, so he's back performing. You know, he's
hmm
back on tour. He's back to do went right. I think he had concert in Chicago, but he's still back at court. They say he had to go back to court. I think say July the 26th. You know, but hey, I mean, DWI is a serious, you know, charge. You know, at the end of the day, you shouldn't be drinking and driving. But he said he wasn't drunk. He said he wasn't. you know. So, but that's gonna be up to the judge to decide. See, yeah, you don't think so? You think he gonna? Well, I mean, that's Justin. You don't think?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't think they're gonna really do too much. No. He suspended,
But
probably suspend his license or something.
yeah, but I'm not sure he winning that because they got like a whole that.
He's- and, well, I mean,
It's like it's gotta be lenient, but like
you
yeah,
you stop. I mean, you ran the stop sign, but
yeah,
like,
and you know they don't like to give celebrities away with those.
but I mean, the stop sign. That's not a. It's
No,
not.
that's not a problem.
Nah,
No,
it's like
no, that's a regular
yeah, it's
ticket.
a regular little ticket.
Yeah.
We'll pay attention to see fight the case and see what happens on that one.
Uh-huh.
You know. What else we got over here? Let's congratulations to Timberland and Swiss Beats.
Hmm.
You know, through the whole pandemic, they had the verses. Um, so now it's actually having an exclusive deal that they signed with Platform X, Elon's platform. And then they actually keeping their own rights, so it's still black owned. They're just gonna actually partnership with them and just make the platform bigger itself. But that's a cool thing because versus was definitely a big thing when the pandemic and it kept everybody entertained.
Yeah.
So for them to still keep going and get their just due and then make it even bigger than what it is. Hey, and I'm here for. I'm gonna see who's next. Who they gonna whose artist gonna step up and go at them next. They gotta have something planned because there was a lot of things that was planned before, but it didn't pan out. So I want to see who they're gonna use to kick it off. But I was like, oh wow, that's good luck for them. That's good luck.
Hmm.
It's a good luck. Um, let's get into some little bit of technology, man. Yo, everybody's still with the AI, and they're still trying to just build a big computer. So it looks like it's now Dell, is like partnershiping with Nvidia, to try to build another supercomputer, on their platform. So this big old AI factory, big supercomputer,
Why you say it like that?
yo,
Like big old AI. Like we don't need it.
like it's about to be. I don't know what they always talking about these factory big computers, yo.
They need them.
You,
They,
yo, and they even said what they said. Said the factory for the XAI. They said Elon Musk, artificial intelligence inventor. So he's part of that too.
right.
That's like, oh man, I don't know what they're gonna do with this thing here. Because
You mean- You gonna have a program that's running things.
it's gonna
That gonna be his
be
sidekick.
insane, man. It's gonna be insane. The memory that they're gonna store, or yo,
Watch.
if the AI even get a hold of how to control these supercomputers,
What you mean? The ones that are running them?
yeah, the ones that are running them, man, they find how to block it because if they ever get out of hand, that's like the main place to shut everything down.
You
It's
make sure
these,
we have that one button that just
it's
blows
these,
things
it's
up.
these supercomputers. They gonna have to send a missile or
Told you.
something to blow
You gotta have that one button station somewhere.
anything
Oh, they
goes.
acting up? Boom, blow up.
They're gonna
We just
hopefully,
rebuild this.
and they hopefully that's not gonna be trolled by AI. They gonna need something like an old school muscle.
Oh, good. Oh, good. We're gonna go back to the floppy disk. There we
They,
go.
need-
The floppy
they need
disk.
an old
'Cause
school
back in the
rocket
day-
launcher or something.
You go to
You
the
press
floppy
the
disk.
button and it
Uh-uh.
goes.
We're gonna bring
Nothing
back the old
computer,
school way.
nothing
The flappy
electronic.
disk.
I don't know, whatever, something that they cannot have no type of electronic
Mhm.
available because AI is gonna hack that to get to that. You're not gonna have control, you know. But hey, we're gonna keep paying attention and see what new things they have, when AI develops, and what comes up to the surface, man. But let's get into my favorite subject, man. Okay, so yeah, let's get into my favorite topic. Let's get into my favorite subject. Motivation. I need a motivation. Yeah. All right. So it says an arrow can only be shot by pulling it backwards. So when life is dragging you back with difficulty, um, dragging you back with difficulties, it means that is launching you into something great. So just focus and keep aiming.
Mm.
Okay. So hearing that, sometimes that arrow can only be shoot backwards. So it has to go backwards for it to go forward.
Right.
So I can understand that,
Mm-hmm.
and that is a good analysis
Yeah.
of shooting that arrow. Because as you're shooting that arrow, just make sure you still aim, stay focused at it.
Yeah.
So whatever you're trying to do, just stay focused at it. I like that. What
Mm.
about you? What you get out of that?
I got the same thing.
Same thing.
Because even with the focus, 'cause no matter how far you pull it back, your target's always in front of you. So you have
Hmm.
to be looking ahead and focus on what's in front of you so that you can hit the target. Other words, you just pulled it back for like no reason.
That is true, and that's how you gotta use
Right.
the arrow. So you have to pull it back.
Mm-hmm.
So shoot, you go back, aim,
Can't be looking backwards.
it's-
I'm
you
not
keep
that
your
good.
target. Yeah, I like that one. I like that one. And then another one is kill with kill them with success, and then bury them with a smile. Hey, that is true. Sometimes you gotta kill them with success, and when you get there, you just smile. Just smile, yo.
I got 50-50 on that. I ain't successful yet, but I got the smile down. I'm good to
Hey,
go.
man. Hey, I mean, at the end of the day, everybody has different goals, and then
Right.
we still have time to get there, and
Mm-hmm.
everybody's not always happy where they're at now. But when you work towards being where you're trying to be, eventually you'll get there.
Right.
So that's just more motivation. You know, kill them with success. Just try to just be successful. Whatever they saying bad about you, whatever just try to be successful. Then they can't say anything. Well, this been episode 40.
40.
Round of applause again, man, making that long lighter. Yo, so join us for the next episode, and you've been rocking with Do Vibe.
And Jamel.
Peace.
I love it. You guys are so great.
Oh yeah, don't forget to make sure you guys vote. The early vote ending on the 23rd, but I want to make sure everybody go out there and vote the 25th. For the Congress, and then you also got the District Attorney William Wagstaff. Personally, I voted for him, so I want everybody to just go out there and vote. Because like I said, it's different generation now. He's fighting for safety, he's fighting for change, he's fighting for equality. He's fighting for everybody, community, neighborhood, you name it. It's a different point of view. He's gonna use his insight to go by stats, and try to make a difference and make a different change. Because we definitely need to change the way things are going. Especially we need to make sure everybody's safe. So, once you go out there and vote June 25th, for William Wagstaff. Peace.
I love it. You guys are so great.